This concept of sacred groves is something very interesting. You just mentioned about it. In Kerala, there is a heritage or a tradition of having sacred groves. This is more true in the northern parts of Kerala, where there is usually a deity and plus this ecosystem, this miniature ecosystem surrounding this deity. And usually these places are somewhat forbidden. Human activity inside the sacred groves are not encouraged for various reasons. And you just now mentioned that you have encountered similar sacred groves in other parts of India, in Maharashtra as well. Can you tell us a little bit about these sacred groves and the kind of ecological thinking that has gone behind in sort of preserving these miniature ecosystems?
So sacred groves in Maharashtra, the Devrais, there are many of them in most districts of Maharashtra, and the basic there are commonalities. If you look at the Sarpakavs in Kerala and sacred groves or the Devrais in Maharashtra, is that local people would preserve a particular area where they go for performing certain rituals or during special days of the year and make offerings to the god. These are usually in the case of Kerala it's Sarpam, but in these cases they are called various names. So these are like local gods. Like one such god is called the Buchiriya Dev. So it's like it's nothing. This is in Maharashtra, where the god has. It's actually a tree, which has these very long branches, and so therefore it's called the god with a ponytail kind of thing. So what people do is that they preserve these patches. They don't collect any firewood, they don't collect any fruits, they don't collect any roots, or it's not harvested at all, and they keep it sacrosanct, which whereas in the adjoining areas they probably collect all of these things or use it for their benefit. But what is happening, unfortunately, so therefore what you see in sacred groves is that there are species which are not found in adjacent areas but are found to occur within the sacred groves. But having said that, I mean, over the last couple of decades, what is happening is that the sacred groves are getting hemmed in from all sides, which means that their sizes are becoming very small. So therefore, are they really reservoirs of genetically viable populations is questionable. At least the smaller ones, I think it's a losing battle. There's not enough regeneration within, or it's just too small to be sustainable within a matrix of other kinds of activities. So I think such places, they are on a decline, but the larger ones are still sustainable, and probably they do offer some kind of conservation value or as storehouses of genetic as well as genetic diversity basically.
Yeah, but the origins of these sacred groves, do you think these sacred groves came about because of a deep sense of appreciation for nature and therefore a regard for it?
Yes. So it definitely, like we said, I mean, man was more connected to the environment in the past because he relied very heavily on his environment for everyday survival, which has rapidly changed over time, and today we don't have this kind of connect with the environment. So this concept started out as a kind of a reverence for nature and a way of protecting nature, which man has benefited a lot from. And so this is a concept that which resulted in these areas being declared as inviolate.